A very good morning, our dear listener of 98.0 Brittle FM Radio. The morning news in English at 8. In detail, Amalinaitwe Kasoro. The National Identification and Registration Authority have issued a stern warning and a reminder to all national ID card holders regarding the ownership and use of these vital government-issued documents, underlining the importance of adhering to the law. NIRA has urged citizens to refrain from using their national identity cards as security when obtaining loans. This notice serves as a firm response to the alarming and illegal practice that has been observed among many lenders who retain national identification cards as security for loans extended to individuals. To address this issue effectively, NIRA has called upon money lenders engaging in this practice to cease immediately and adhere to the established legal framework. The public is encouraged to report an individual or institution retaining national identification cards as security or collateral to the nearest NIRA office. This collaborative effort will help curb unlawful practices and safeguarding the rights and identities of citizens. Police have said that they will not be party to Delegates Conference organized by Forum for Democratic Change. National Chairman Ambo Waswa Birigwa, and to that they will not provide security for the same function. In a September 12th letter, the Police Operation Director AIGP John Nwagjira, on behalf of the IGP John Martin Okothochola, said that they had been informed by the FDC Secretary General that they are not aware of Birigwa's Delegates Conference, which they said is illegal. That moment comes after Birigwa wrote to the IGP informing him of the planned delegates conference. The crisis within the once strongest party deepened when members announced two conflict delegates conferences. The FDC National Chairman Waswa Birigwa in August 18th notice announced an extraordinary national delegates conference set for September 19th. Whereas the FDC Electoral Commission chairperson Boniface Tulirebuka announced the party's delegates conference set for October 6, 2023. Chaos within FDC started when a section of FDC members led by Semoju accused the party leaders led by the President Patrick Amriat and Secretary General Nandal Mafabi of having received money from President Museveni to fund the previous 2021 general elections. As allegations, the two denied vehemently. These claims were later substantiated by opposition strongman and full-time President candidate Dr. Kiza Besigye, who said the cash from Museveni facilitated the just concluded 2021 polls. Police have with immediate effect suspended nationwide mobilization activities and opening new offices by Robert Chagulanyi-led National Unity Platform following last week's alleged sectarian sentiments in Iloilo district. Police spokesperson Fred Nanga yesterday said that NUP has violated guidelines agreed with the party, whose leaders, also known as Bobi Wine, has uninterruptedly been traversing major regions of the country and polling huge crowds since 28 August 2023. Nanga said they have noted that in all areas where no mobilization activities have been carried out, there has been total breaches of guidelines, thus causing public disorder, loss of business, unnecessary jam, and vandalization, loss of lives, where Norman Mugisha died and other 10 were injured in a NUP convoy. Bobi Wine was due to conclude the first phase of his planned nationwide mobilization in Arua City on 13th September. In Hoima, Bobi Wine he was aware that government was moving to block his activities or potentially hold him unanswerable to his recent remarks. Due to the increasing number of 15 animals, police in Chegigwa is very vigilant on all criminals. According to the DPC Chegigwa SSP Nitsima, yesterday they impounded an Ipsam car registration number UAS 0882 suspected to have been used in stealing of animals. By then, it was carrying suspected stolen cows from Jangoma LC1, Karwenyi Parish, Ruyonza Sub-County. The DPC said after getting a call informing him that thieves have stolen a cow from Ruyonza using the car via Ruyonza Kamutumi Bukere Kako, police followed up and impounded the car, and the thieves took off at around 3 a.m. And the DPC in his voice explains about this. According to the owner of the car, Mr. Mwenge Ernest, the car was stolen at around 11 p.m. and reported to the police very soon, which helped police to trace them and got arrested. Mr. Ernest also covered this in his voice. According to Mr. Ruobuzizi Taratis said at least 10 cows are stolen from the development in the area. LC3 chairperson also holds his voice. According to the DPC Chegigwa, in this very week they have intercepted 2 cows which were stolen from Mijina LC1 in Kazo district from Kazahura Northern Farm. According to the DPC, those cows were stolen by Mr. Nabasa, who hid them in Biakatonda's farm in Chiremba, and were arrested with James, who was taking them to one butcherman in Chegigwa. And so far this early morning, we also got news that will be confirmed yet about more issues concerning. My God. In another story, Entebbe International Airport, Uganda's primary gateway to the world, was surrounded with their flames as a fire outbreak occurred at Das warehouse located near the Entebbe premises yesterday. The Uganda Civil Aviation Authority promptly confirmed the incident and released a statement shortly after midnight, saying a joint team of firefight services engaged to contain a blazing fire, and the exact cause of the fire will be investigated very soon. This unfortunate incident has ignited concerns regarding the need to reinforce fire and emergency services at the international airport, as it is a service as a crucial lifetime for travelers and cargo transportation. Notably, this is not the first time that Entebbe International Airport has faced a fire-related crisis. In 2021, a fire broke out in the airport's fuel tank area, sending a panic wave through travelers and airport workers. At the time, UCAA attributed the incident to routine maintenance of the fuel tank 4, which involved draining remaining fuel segments using a diesel-powered pump. The pump's drainage tube disengaged, causing fuel to spill and triggered a fire outbreak. President Museveni emphasized that the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority team should be prepared to learn and make improvements where necessary. That's the end of our news in the morning. A very good morning.